evening from the United States of Nigeria. Oh, one of my best evenings. Tuesday evening. Good evening, everyone. I see you from Japan. Woo. I see you from Nigeria. Ooh. I see you from everywhere. The UK, Tanzania, Abu Dhabi. It's a global family, and we're so excited. I am so excited to be from London. Thank you. From America, from Cameroon. Thank you so very much. It's such an honor to be hosting you tonight again. Whew. Can you hear me? Someone says I'm frozen. Please let me know in the chat box. Can you hear me? Belgium, can you hear me? Ooh. Can you hear me? Ooh. Can you hear me? Ooh. Okay, good. You can hear me. I'm excited about this. Holland, thank you. Not frozen anymore. Okay. Thank you so very much once again. Remember what we do and how we do it. We share, we like. Ooh. Oh. Anyway, Kenya, okay, it's fine. As long as you can hear me. Please share the link. Ooh. Okay, thank you very much. Perfect. The blood of the Lamb, the blood of Jesus covers the airwaves in the name of Jesus. Sweden, thank you so very much. Thank you for joining me tonight. Please like, share, follow, and subscribe. Thank you. Whew. The best thing you can do for your world, this is my opening remark. The best thing you can do for your world is to be the best version of yourself. That's the best thing. I want to pause and I want you to please hear this and hear it again. I'm sure the media team, they'll be answering your questions. What's the name on MixLR? Okay. The best thing you can do for your world, the best version of yourself is your greatest gift to your world. So when we come here every Tuesday, I bring people that are successful and we interview them. We tell them to tell us their stories because no success can never be accidental. No story, no glory. That's why we gather every Tuesday. And I'm so excited about my guest tonight. Remember, you to like, you to share, you to subscribe. Please go ahead. And you know how much I love you. You all know Malawi, Namibia is a global family, as you all know. So please go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. Let's bring in more people, some of our family members. Let's bring them, our friends and everyone. Tonight is going to be because you're going to be inspired. I can bet you Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you. Our first timers. Somebody says, hey, the Grace Orphanage, thank you. It's your first time. Oh, get ready. The greatest gift you can give to your world is to be the best version of yourself. I can't state that so much. No story, no glory. Nobody gets to the top by mistake because God does not throw up, he lifts up. God does not throw up, he lifts up. And these stories, these interviews, as we navigate, will help you. But when I see you, I see you, I'm using one eye to see all of you, will help you, to know how to navigate in life. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you. I'm reading and I'm grateful. Let me also quickly thank my technical team, the X-Men, the men behind the scenes. God will reward you. I am so, so grateful for the precious gift that all of you are. Thou shalt not distract me. Somebody is talking about my hair. It's a family. Thank you. Thank you so very much. I love you. Right back, right back. Thank you. So tonight I have a beautiful lady in the studio that I will be interviewing. And I want you to listen intentionally and attentively to her story. Just before I bring her up, I'm going to also make this announcement 2 more times in the confine of the time that I have today. On Monday, that's next week, Monday at 7 p.m., there is a structured coaching program that I have. It's a 2-hour masterclass. You just need to be there. I'm going to be vulnerable. I'm going to open up to you. It's a coaching program. You know, I'm a certified transformational coach. And be a part. I want you to jump in and be a part of this program. It is called the template. You need a template for wealth, for health, for relationship, for your oneness with God, your spiritual life, for your health, for several things. You need a template, and I'll be honored to serve you. So please jump on this program. Get on my website and register. It's next week, Monday, 7 o'clock. It's going to be an amazing time. So I have tonight with me in the studio, Mrs. Olubunmi Otufowora. She's beautiful. We have in the studio Bumi Otufowora. She's a pharmacist by training, but she's the pioneer of Fresh Fruits brand, approved by NAFDAC. She's a pioneer. That means she was the first to be approved in this line. Certified by Federal Institute of Industrial Research. She's a recipient of the Federal Government Nigeria 2013 You Win Women Grants. 2019 World Bank Growth and Employment Project Grant. She's a wife. She's a mother. And she's going to share her story with us tonight. Welcome back, Bal Village. That's what the world is becoming now. Okay. So I'm waiting for your questions. You have any question you want to ask me? Why not? Go ahead. And you want to join the coaching program next week, Monday? Okay, what is my website? It is Funke Felix-Adejumo.org. Funke Felix-Adejumo.org. So you see it, it's scrolling. Yes, so we plead the blood of Jesus. That's my website. Jump on the program. There's a coaching program. It's a fiery one. Please jump. Thank you very much. I'm reading your questions. Date and venue for London Mother Summit. The Excel in London, and it's Saturday, the 2nd of July. Thank you. Go ahead. I'm reading your questions and I'm answering. Okay. Kuwait. Thank you. Thank you. Egypt, I've been there once. I went to St. Catherine. We're just learning on ourselves tonight while Bumi is sorting let's enjoy this time. Sending love from South Africa. South Africa, yes. My husband brought me to your country sometimes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, Malawi. I will come. Bring me there. Ghana. Fantastic. I'm coming to Ghana in August. I'm preaching for Archbishop Duncan Williams in August. So I'll see you in August, Saudi Arabia. I'm reading your questions. Any payment for the coaching course? Yes, it's not a free program. So if you go on my website, you will see how you can make your payments. But it's not neck breaking. Ooh, it's not about the money, it's about impacts. Ooh, okay, please go ahead. I'm answering your questions. What an opportunity you have. How did she do to be awarded those grants? Okay, we're going to be asking her tonight. As soon as she comes up, we're going to be asking her the question. I'm reading your questions and I'm answering. If there are questions on Facebook, Clubhouse, I honor you. I appreciate all of you. How can I balance the role of wife, mother, and ministry? Okay, you need wisdom to balance. When I'm home, I am not a preacher. I'm a wife. I'm a mother. I'm a grandmother. I just take off the cap of a preacher, you know, on the altar. I'm somebody's wife. And because he loves me, I submit to his love. So wisdom to know how to balance. Somebody is asking me, maybe tonight, Umi, whether you like it or not, you must be a part of this. She's really prepared. My definition of success, because I'm going to be asking my guest tonight. As far as I'm concerned, success is the fulfillment, the progressive realization of your purpose. That's me. You're not in competition with anybody. Not at all. I think one of these nights, one of these Tuesdays, I'm going to just show up all by myself and I'm going to be taking your questions. Questions. When are you coming to Zambia? I just left. I was in Zambia and I just came back. Ooh, thank you. I'm reading your questions. Thank you. Oh, Glory, she's back. You've never spoken in tongues, okay. You don't need a special training, it's a gift from God. Maybe you are back, we can hear you now. You are so beautiful.
Can you hear me?
Very clearly. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I did your introduction before, you know, when you were trying to this out. And people have been asking questions about. Okay, so we're going to have an issue for questions. For me, it's back, and I'm just so excited. I need to start, the interview right away. So please keep your questions. Thank you for all the comments. I'm going to dedicate one night for questions. Welcome back, Bumi. Bumi is a pharmacist, but you know she's the CEO of Boomski Smoothies. Bumi, I'm waiting to taste that. I was just salivating when I was on your site. Anyway, let's leave that for now. Welcome back and thank you for not giving up even when the network is not cooperating. Who is Olubunmi Otufowora? We need to meet you. Please. Thank you, everyone. Please welcome her, show her some love as we've been doing.
Good evening, Ma. Thank you so much for the opportunity to be on your platform. I'm so grateful. I hope my story inspires people to stand up and go for it, whatever their dream is. So, Olubunmi Otufowora, the second born, my parents, engineer. I was born in Port Harcourt. My dad used to work in NMPC, so I've been around. I was born in Port Harcourt, then went to Kaduna. From Kaduna, went to Warri. So I did my primary school in Command Children's School, Kaduna. Secondary, part of my secondary in Federal Government Girls College, Bakori. Then the remaining parts in Federal Government Girls College at Buloma. Then I went to Obafemi University and I did pharmacy.
Great.
So I graduated pharmacy and yeah, I just decided that I wasn't. Can you hear me, Ma?
We can hear you.
So at the
we can hear you. Please leave her. We can hear you, Bumi. Clearly.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. So I finished from so my fifth year, I realized that I wasn't interested in pharmacy any longer. And I think because there were three parts of pharmacy then. So either you do hospital pharmacy, community pharmacy, or sales rep. So sales rep was not exciting because they're going to give us a car, and my dad was giving me a car already. Hospital pharmacy, I didn't like it. But anyway, I graduated and I went to do pharmacy. So I did my internship and my YSC in both places, both hospital pharmacy and community. And I knew I wasn't going to do it. So that was the end. So I left NYC and time to look for a job. And the good thing was that Oracle was coming out then, and I decided that, okay, I'm going to change my career. I'm going to do tech. You understand? So I decided to go and do Oracle classes and everything, but I was applying to telecoms, which was coming out then. That was the new thing, and I felt I should be among those telecom babes. So while I was applying, luckily I called for an interview to Globalcom. I did the interview, and while I was doing the interview, I told the HR director that, yes, I applied for management trainee. But, can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So I applied for management trainee, but I went to do tech. And the man just said, enter management trainee first. So I entered. So I was in the call center, picked calls, became a team lead, then became was handpicked to start that unit, which I did till I left 5 years ago. That's Olubunmi in terms of education.
Okay. Are you married?
So 2000. Yes, I'm married. I have a son, but it took us 6 years to have him. And it's Akwide. So
beautiful.
So when I got pregnant, after I realized so much. And one the hormone that made me blend it, and I put it in a cup. It's connected. Okay. I put it in a cup, and my husband said that was a smoothie. And he said I should Google it. So I Googled it and I realized that wow, it existed a while and I never knew about it. So I started taking my smoothies to the office. My coach will line up to taste what I do for that day. And after a while, somebody said I should start into business. And I asked her why. And she said, because the office, they didn't have time to take food, but just to for them, they'll be very excited. But I just ignored because that wasn't my dream. I wanted to be a career woman for me at that point. So I continued. And one of those days I continued, I just realized that I went to up my CV. So I called a friend of mine and asked her that if she could help me with my CV. So I should come to her house. I got there, and after trying to catch up, she said, I told her that I'm here. She says, Bumi, it's Annie. And she said, Bumi, the grass is not greener on the other side. Don't you like to do something? And I said, no. She said, don't you like anything? What do you like to do? And I said, well, I like to do smoothie. She said, perfect. I should go and turn it in. I asked her how. And she said she didn't know. So I left her house and she didn't help me with that CV. Till today, that CV has not been done. Anyway, I got back home and, I continued. So I went to the office, but that thought of that thing just kept on disturbing me, do this smoothie, how, I just went on and on and on. So fast forward to December of 2009, sister called me and I called my sister and I told her that I really wanted to do this smoothie business, but I didn't know how to go about it. And she said I should do it, I should just start, Anyway, she said she was a party and I asked for your guests and she said, yes, I'm paying. I said, no, okay, do it. So I did smoothies for guests. My parents were there, siblings, her own in-laws, and everybody said, oh, it was nice, The next day I had winning fruits, which I blended and took it to the office. I gave it to my colleagues and asked if they liked it. They all still full. So by the time it was a Friday, I asked them if they had, and I placed their orders. I went to the market with 3,000 naira Saturday. done is sales of 12,000. So that 3,000, I've done sales of 12, and that's how the business started.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. 3,000 naira. Woo! Amazing. Okay. But it appears as if you're frozen. Can you hear me? Or you want to leave and join again? Okay. Lord have mercy. Did you hear her? That's a pharmacy speaking. Okay, it's raining, but we'll keep managing. We'll keep hearing, you know. She started this business with 3,000 naira. Are you getting the gist? This is the reason for Navigate with FFA. This is the reason for Navigate with FFA. I want you to know how to navigate, how to go through life and succeed. That's the essence. Positivity and possibility. That's the essence of this. So you don't say, oh, because I don't have money, I can't do a business. This is it. This is what we're talking about. 3,000 naira, and see what she's done today with that money. Can you still hear me? Okay. Thank you. Bumi, welcome back. This is so inspiring. This is so inspiring. Thank you so very much for sharing. Now, tell us, Bumi, have you ever failed before? Oh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Have you ever failed before? That's a question I'm asking her. It's raining in Lagos and it's affecting the network, but she's here. Thank you for, you keep coming in and...
Let me see.
Hello, Bumi. Okay. We can hear you. We can hear you now. Hello? You might want to shift from where you are. Change your location, please. Okay, while she's doing that, I'm answering your questions. Mama, how do you deal with a partner that will never allow you take up any job that will benefit you? Because it's something that will require relocation. He won't let me pursue my passion with reasons best known to him. He doesn't care of my needs and he still wants me to depend on him for survival. What do I do? There's an opportunity now. Never okay, I'll answer that question. Bumi is back. Bumi, you started your business. This business, what are you talking about? With 3,000 naira?
Yes, ma'am.
This is so inspiring. This is so inspiring. So we want to ask you, have you ever failed before?
Oh, yes. I think I'm going to use the story of a particular flavor to tell you a story about it. So, right now we currently have 11 blends out in the market, all NAFDAC approved. So I'll tell you two stories of how two flavors came about. So the first one it's called exotic. So that's pineapple, watermelon, and banana. Okay, now I'll do the other one, the banana and coconut milk. So when I started, I didn't want to use pineapple. I didn't want to use pineapple at all. I wanted to use something different with coconut milk. So I blended the banana and coconut milk and I took it out. So a colleague of mine in the office tasted it back and forth every day for more than 8 months before she gave me the nod of approval. So
Wow.
I'm supposed to have, with all her feedback saying, oh, it's not good today, banana is too much today, coconut is not right today, I should have backed off, but I didn't back off. So that's one story I'm going to say. So I continued until I perfected it. And after 8 months, she says, yes, you've gotten it and you're right. So the second one is every now and then I have this stagnation. I don't know if it happens to people, but you just feel as if you can do more, you want more, you don't want to be a failure. Maybe it's not going well or going perfectly. I don't want to be a failure. So I remember there was this time when the business first started that I I just felt stagnant. And I told my husband that I wasn't, there's something wrong. I'm not moving. It's as if I'm stagnant. And he said, okay, why don't you go and do Faith Foundation? So I got to Faith Foundation that day. I made the inquiries. I got there for the interview. And we were taking people for aspiring entrepreneurship program. So I got there after the interview. So they asked me, along the line, I was talking about myself. And I said I was working in Globalcom. And they said, you are working. We cannot take you. Please, I want to come here. I want to improve my business. They said, no, we can't take you. I'm sorry, we can't take you. You're working. We don't take people that are working. They're not serious. They're cutting classes. I said, don't worry. The classes start at 5. I'll be here. I promise. They said, no. So I sat down in that interview panel and I didn't want to leave because I kept on begging them for so long and they didn't agree. So I went into my car and I had this banana and coconut milk, 2 of them. So I bought it for those that were interviewing. And, they look at the package and they're like, I said, okay, forget the packaging, just taste it. So by the time they tasted it, they said, wow, we'll take you. We'll take you to help you with your packaging because what you have inside, the content is too good to be in this kind of packaging. That's how I got in. So for me, I don't give up. Yes, failure, but I just don't give up. I just believe I can do it and I just keep on doing it.
Wow. Wunmi, we're so proud of you. So proud of you. And God bless your husband. Honestly, God bless your husband for being so supportive.
Okay, so I also want to tell you 2 other stories.
And just a minute, somebody is asking, what is 3,000 naira? That's $5. Just $5. And see what has happened. Please go ahead, Wunmi.
Okay, so when I got my NAFDAC, I was looking for outlets to go to. I mean, then ShopRite was the main outlet to be. And I didn't even think about ShopRite before. My colleague of mine in the office said, Mr. Tools, why don't you go to ShopRite? I said, ShopRite? They cannot take me there. Why would they take me? And he says, go and try. I got there. And if I tell you that it took me 2 years to get in, I didn't give up. I didn't give up. I just back and forth. I remember when they finally called me to supply, and I was telling the man there that when I got there, one man said, talk about yourself. I said, I've been talking about myself for the last couple of times. I've been here for more than 10 times. And he says, just tell me again. And I told him again after 2 years. It took me 4 years to enter SPA. So I just don't give up.
My God, 2 years. And some of you in this room today, you were rejected or refused just 2 weeks, and then you gave up. This is about navigating life has twists and turns. You don't give up. 2 years, patience and consistency. Ooh, somebody's asking, how did you get NAFDAC number? Okay.
Oh, I love that story. That's another interesting story I would like to share. So don't forget, I told you that I started with 3,000 naira and I started from my kitchen. So, ooh. Yes. So I told you I went to Faith Foundation, remember? So in Faith Foundation,
approval from the authority, because this is a global, tribe and family. People don't know the meaning of NAFDAC. It's approval before you can, say. So please go ahead.
Okay. So, I told you I also went to Faith Foundation and how I insisted before they took me in, right? Okay. We started Faith Foundation. And guess what? The President Goodluck Jonathan's You Win program was activated then. So they were encouraging us to, to apply. I just felt Nigeria grant is not possible. That's not possible. Anyway, reluctantly, they realized that we're not listening to them. They called someone to come to us, and that person had gotten 10 million naira the previous year. So he came to talk to us, and me, I'm always sitting in front. So I asked the man, I said, please, did you really get this 10 million? He says, yes, I got it. I said, okay. And I applied. So I got the grant. And the good thing about the grant was they were helping cottage business. So And I didn't know that. So I got to NAFDAC office. I told you that something always happens to me. When I want something, I usually go for it. So I got to NAFDAC office that day and I said, okay, I want to apply for NAFDAC number for my drinks. And they were like, we can't give you drinks. No, you have to have a company. You have to have this. The list was too long. Then I said, they're only giving those that want you win grants, cottage business. I said, I'm a winner. I said, you're a winner. Oh, but it's all that carol. So,
Wow. I've told us. Oh, wow. Woo.
so they now said I could get the NAFDAC number. So they came to my kitchen. Honestly, I got my approval for my kitchen. They came to my kitchen. But of course, I had to meet all the requirements. For example, the water purification, I had to do it. They had to.
Oh my God, this is very inspiring. And you know what? Okay, Bumi, go ahead. Yeah.
So I got all the requirements they gave me. I messed up my kitchen and they came, inspected, and I got my NAFDAC from my kitchen.
Oh my God. Your story is looking like how your milk Bokwe's own. Incidentally, I'm going to be interviewing her, in about 3 weeks' time.
Okay.
That started when you mentioned kitchen. I just remembered her. And I remember you told me that she inspired you. You want to tell us about
Yes, she
that?
actually did. Yes. I read her story online. One of those days when you are still thinking, should I go ahead? Shouldn't I do it? Can I do it? And I just saw her story online, no leftovers, and I read it, and I was so encouraged that with 1,000 naira, you started a business of moi moi. I can do it, and I'm happy I did it.
Oh my God. We're going to be listening to Ayomi Bokwe, in about 3 weeks' time. Thank you so very much, Bumi, for. And I said something that God bless your husband because he's really been supportive. He's one of my fans.
Extremely.
And I thank God for him. So, how do you handle competitive jealousy and criticism? I've seen you in different places. You've been to government houses. You've been to the top there. Definitely, there will be competitive jealousy and criticism. How do you handle it?
I think the most important thing for me is that you shouldn't allow those things to affect you. You have to be focused and you have to have a goal. I remember when I started this business, I didn't have any vision or mission or anything. I was just doing it for the fun of it. But if you want to start something, you have to have a vision and a mission, and you keep on facing that. And that's the only way you can survive. There's going to be competitive criticism. Obviously, people are going to be envious about you, and they will think that, oh, how did she do it? Or, that kind of thing. But you just have to be focused on your vision and your mission. And that's what keeps me going. Nothing more than that.
Thank you very much. Fantastic. Olubunmi Otufowora, what is your view about domestic violence? Man or woman? If I'm being abused, and like we all know, abuse is not only physical, financial, emotional, psychological, whatever. Some people have put questions. My husband does not support me. After all, your husband supported you, things like that. If I'm being abused, what is your view about domestic violence?
As an individual, Olubunmi Otufowora, I don't support it. And I think it's really difficult for people to know that they're in an abusive relationship to come out, especially if maybe you're not financially independent. It's going to be difficult for you to come out. But I want to tell them that they should please leave immediately. It's not easy, but they can do it. I don't support. And I remember when I was in my one of my colleagues came to work that day. She was assigned to come to work with me in my unit. And that was the first time I saw a black eye. I had never seen it before in my life. And I called her and what's happening? And she now explained that her husband beat her and all that. But I'm happy that she has left that marriage anyway. She has relocated and all. So I remember that day I told her that you have to leave, you have to talk to someone, somebody has to, you have to find someone to talk to encourage you to leave. And I'm happy she did. So for me, I don't support it. No matter the kind of abuse, emotional, physical, financial, please, once you're in that kind of situation, find help and leave.
So you believe that a woman should be economically empowered, because you just said some people can't leave because they don't know where to go. They don't have anything.
Yes, yes, I believe you should be economically empowered. I'm of that 100% support of that.
Thank you
I
very
believe.
much. Okay, so tell us about your business. How do we contact you? Do you do national delivery? In fact, what is this business about? We just joined.
Okay. Boomski Smoothies is 100% natural smoothies and juices, no preservatives, no sugars, no additives, nothing. It's just pure natural. Um, Please note that because there are no additives, no preservatives, no nothing, it's a cold chain product. So we produce it in cold environment. We deliver it in a cold environment. We put them in our chillers or in the freezers in the stores or in the outlets. We also do events, parties where we serve our drinks garnished in glasses. Um, I mean, I used to tell my husband then that just imagine getting to a wedding, and the first thing they serve you is chilled orange. I mean,
Ooh.
so so we do events. We also do deliveries to people's homes. We travel anywhere in Nigeria to do your event for you. We can serve in glasses. We can serve in bottles. We also do cooler bags, gifts, maybe Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthday. We do anything. So we also have the kiddies bottles, which we serve to some schools. So if you're in a school and you want your children to have fresh juices to school, we can supply you at home. We can supply to your school. We currently do all that. So that's what Boomski Smoothies is about. Natural, no preservative, no additives. And I'm happy that we are getting to that stage. And I remember, I want to say something. I remember I was called to serve at a party. But they didn't tell us what the party. So there's an event planner that called me. So we got to the party. So you should come a day before for some testing. But when we are coming, we should bring one of each flavor. So I got there that day. The hall was full. It was a cool hotel, And all of a sudden, someone came downstairs. Oh, Alaji wants to break his fast. Alaji wants to break his fast. Yeah, come upstairs. Getting upstairs, guess whose party it was? It was Alaji's Dangote's daughter's wedding, and we were called to serve. We can do anything and everything, and it was such a privilege to be in that kind of room. And he used our drinks to break his fast. It was such an exciting moment for me, and I was really appreciative about that.
Fantastic. Some people are asking you, how can we get your smoothies in America? For me,
we have
ready. Because
we have to export.
I have my in the White House. So
we're getting there. We're definitely going to come over there to come and to export our smoothies, and that's the next step. We're looking for partners who's ready to join us on that journey, and we can definitely do it.
Okay, fantastic. How does sourcing for fruits affect your markets?
Okay, we deal directly with farmers now. So we go to the farm, we have our own truck, we pick up our fruits ourselves, we come to the factory and we process. I mean, there's some videos on my page, people could see those stories, do a video with those stories, people can see the journey from farm to table. That is also, we do all that. So we don't have that kind of challenge of middleman connection. We do it directly now. So that's 12 years journey. That's a 12 years journey. The business is 12 years old.
I was waiting for you to say that. 12 years.
Yes, ma'am.
Say that again. So the media team, they are what do you call it? Scrolling. They are scrolling her details. Because people are asking, how do we contact her? How do we get her? Please follow her at Boomski Smoothies. You see it on the screen. Please do.
So Boomski Smoothies on Instagram, on Facebook. Our website is on. It's on where? Our website is on our. We have our website. We have www.boomskismoothies.com, Instagram Boomski Smoothies, Facebook, Twitter. You can talk to us directly on WhatsApp too. You can make any inquiry you want. We are ready to serve you anywhere. I'm looking forward. I mean, events always makes me excited, and I look forward to do that.
Fantastic. I like the comments I'm reading. This is amazing. This is resilience defined. This is this, this is that. Thank you, family. Thank you so very much. So, Bumi, if there was one thing you hoped that the people would take home tonight as a result of this conversation, what would it be?
Okay, I'll say there are two things. Number one, don't let money be an issue to starting anything you want to do. I believe that we've all been given a gift, but it's left for us to find it. It might not be easy to find, but we have been given a gift. We can find it. When we find it, we should chase it and don't give up. And I remember that along the line, when I was working, a couple of times I wanted to stop. I went to stop because, I mean, you know how it is. I just got confused. Is there really a pathway here? And I remember one of my colleagues that day, I had made up my mind I was going to stop Friday because, I mean, that was the last day. And he came to the office. I also packed my car. I was sorting out those that had ordered last, and he parked beside me. And he came down and said, Bumi, don't stop this business. And I was wondering, did he see a vision? What did you see? And I already told a friend of mine that I was stopping. Why did you say don't stop? You know, I tried to ask him. I followed him to his office seat, and he didn't say anything. So what am I trying to say? God actually speaks to us, but we have to be able to listen and hear. For me, that was a message. I don't know how else to explain it, because that was the last day of stopping, and that message came. Secondly, we should also believe that you can do it. You have to be persistent. Yes, I agree. You have to be resilient. Yes, I agree. You don't have to give up. And you must not forget to pray. You cannot do all of that without having prayer at the back of your hand. So that's it. Secondly, I was also say, don't cheat anyone. No one will cheat you. Someone told me that when I started this business, and I think it's working for me. So don't give up. You can do it. Patience, persistence, prayer. Pray. That's all.
Ooh, boomski. Somebody says, do you train?
We do, but not it's not available for now, but we do train, but it's not available for now. Once it's available, to be available on the on our Instagram page, to be announced there. So just make sure you hook up and join.
What a blessing. What a beautiful woman. What first attracted me to her was this smile. Look at the dentition. You're so beautiful. Your husband is so lucky.
I will tell you that.
Yes, please do. You know, and tell him that I heard that he listens to me, that I'm really, I feel
honored. I will tell you.
Tell him. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so very much, Mrs. Olubunmi Otufowora, for being my guest tonight. One more time, please tell us about your website and your Instagram handle, all your social media handles, and how we can reach you.
Okay, so the Instagram handle is Boomski Smoothies. Website www.boomskismoothies.com. That's also on our bio. You can chat with us on WhatsApp. We'll talk to you on Facebook, Twitter, every platform we are. So please reach out to us, ask any questions. We can do custom made. You don't have to take our 11 flavors. We can custom make it for you. We can do anything. So far, it's fruits, no additives, no preservatives. We are there.
Ooh. If you are a woman, you are one of the main reasons why I am living. This is the reason I'm doing this. Making you come in contact with women and men that are successful. So many of them from nothing. And then you see it live, that this is not just hearsay. Go on her website. God has taken her to places, and I mean places, just because she's doing, you know, what her passion is. She's a pharmacist. So you don't sit there and just say, I'm an engineer. I cannot sell tomatoes. Really? Really? Now she's telling you she goes to the farm, they bring this thing, they make this, and this has taken her to places. If you go on her website, you will see all the phone numbers that you need. She cannot be calling that, you know, now. Once again, Bumi, you are such a blessing. I want to thank you for making God proud, for making womanhood proud. I am so proud of you. And thank you so very much again for being my guest tonight. God bless you. God bless your husband.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm indeed so grateful. I don't take this for granted. I appreciate, and I hope my story actually inspires someone to stand up, really, because we can do it once we put our heart to it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great night.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Woo, hallelujah. What a beautiful night. We're so grateful to God. He's been very good to this family. On Monday, by God's grace, I have a coaching program. Please get on my website. The template is a 2-hour event. Make your payments and your life will change forever. I'm a certified transformational coach. I'll see you again either in class on Monday or on Tuesday on this program again. And guess who I'll be bringing next week, Tuesday? Woo! Keep guessing, keep guessing, keep guessing. I love you all so very much. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Thank you, the technical team. God bless you. Bye-bye, my global family. Mwah. Thank you.